When we bring it all back round to deep chats in the end. We are not condoning drug use in deep chats.
Again, we're not condoning any sort of paedophilia on the show.
Balls. 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 Balls, balls, balls.
Welcome to Deep Chats, and may I just say, you're looking beautiful today, Chris.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're looking really good. You're looking so good, it makes me want to snoop on you. Dog.
Snoop on me. Oh.
Snoop Dogg.
Can I leave now? You do this episode on your own.
Welcome to Deep Chats. This is the place where we spot the profound in the absurd and the absurd in the profound. It's the 21st week. We are back at it again. And here on Deep Chats, we're sometimes meaningful, occasionally antagonistic, but always sarcastic. And the man that joins me, the man with 2 arms, 2 legs, and 1 massive ego, it's Christopher Pollard.
Small penis. Anyway, nice to be here again for the 21st week. I mean, it's obviously a massive, genuine pleasure of mine. And obviously today we're talking about beauty. So I wrote a little poem to get the juices flowing for the rest of the hour that we will be joining you on Shock Radio.
Oh.
So here's a little poem I wrote about beauty. You ready?
I'm thoroughly excited.
A cold wind, a chilling breeze, yet I feel no shiver. You fill my heart, you warm my hand, my fingers start to quiver. A longing stare, a wanting gaze from ever-loving eyes. I place you in my mouth and bite, I love pucker pies. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
That was lovely.
No worries.
That was quite poignant.
Because beauty doesn't mean physical human beauty.
No.
You can find beauty in a pie. I found beauty in many pies.
Are you using pie as a word for women there?
No. Don't be
so
sexist.
I thought you were being quite objective there and just trying to compare the female sex to food.
Look,
which would have been really, quite out of order.
I'm a northerner. I like pies.
And objectifying women occasionally.
No? I think you're coming across on the end of the sexist dick here, to be honest.
Oh, am I?
Because that was never even mentioned.
Okay.
Okay, so women, if you want to tweet Deep Chats 1 with your disgust of Ben's conduct for the start of this programme, please get in touch and all comments will be passed forward to our higher-ups.
Yeah. Hopefully, if all goes well and your complaints get through, I will be kicked off the show.
Yeah, wouldn't that just be golden?
That would be great.
Can
for
finally
everyone.
get some work done in this place.
Bit of a problem with that poem though, Chris. It was a bit short. I thought it was going to be a bit longer.
Yeah. It was the same length as it was when I read it here last night.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the fourth wall.
The fourth wall being broken.
Anyway, so what were you saying? Have I just really stepped on something there?
Let me give you a little rundown of the show, if you're new here to Deep Chats. Okay. Today, on today's show, we shall be talking about beauty in all its forms. The beauty of a sunset, of finding money you forgot about in an old pair of trousers, the beauty of Chris's bare buttocks.
Yeah. The beauty of running into a lift and farting and pressing all the buttons and running out.
The beauty of a prime Zinedine Zidane striking the ball on the half volley and it landing perfectly in the top corner. The list is endless.
The beauty of eating cat food. Yes.
The beauty of being allowed to say whatever you want on a radio station and it's okay because nobody listens.
The beauty of running into a shop and shaking up all the drinks and then running out and farting again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The beauty of revealing how we lie to our listeners on live radio.
The beauty of touching yourself in a library. That sort of thing. That sort of thing. That sort of beautiful thing.
That sort of thing. And we're going to cover all those.
The beauty of just
all the beautiful things.
Just letting a Magnum melt in between your ass cheeks. The beauty of that.
Do you prefer like melted chocolate when it's being like really melted in your pocket?
What?
You know, like when you have a chocolate bar and it's a warm, sunny day, and you buy a chocolate bar and you keep it in your pocket, and then obviously it melts. And do you prefer it melted, or do you?
No,
because there's some people out there that don't seem so outraged.
Lick it out and
exactly, they will lick it out from tip to toe.
Mess, but then you get gacky old minging melted chocolate mouth.
Yeah, but it's a bit different to the norm.
I like the norm.
Okay.
As liberating as that might feel, I'm not going to be seen in public licking a melted chocolate like a soiled nappy.
Wonderful. We shall be talking about all things beautiful, as well as doing a little bit of 6 minutes in Sven Goran Eriksson. Sven Goran Eriksson. He's a lovely geezer, but don't forget that he's from Sweden. This is where me and Chris attempt to give short, reductive answers to profound and meaningful questions that definitely need more than 5 minutes. I said 6 minutes in Sven.
Yeah. Are we going straight into Sven?
No, we're not, but we're changing the time on it, so it's not 6 minutes in Sven, it's 5 minutes. We've made it more difficult for ourselves, because that's what we like to do. We like to push boundaries. We don't like to just sit in the comfort zone. Absolutely not.
No. We're on the precipice of exhilarating content,
groundbreaking radio,
alarming awareness and research funded to the causes that are withheld within ourselves and within all in the outer planes and within the atmosphere, which can be seen negatively through the polarity of an ever-changing society. But when you break it down into different levels, different systems, different societies, you see that we can all, as one, flourish into the next generation.
You took the words right out of my mouth, mate.
Thank you.
That's exactly what I was going to say, word for word. That was, yes.
Corvonia. Cough medicine with oomph. We're sponsored this week by Corvonia. And the number 5. So, I don't know what's going on.
Right, let's have a little catch-up, Chris. Sorry, I should mention, we may also be doing tangent talks at the end.
Okay. When you say let's have a catch-up, is this one of them things where you say, right, Chris, tell me about all these things you shouldn't be doing. Reveal all your bad habits on air while I sit there and touch myself.
Chris, how's your gambling addiction going?
Still not gambling.
No.
Next.
Oh, ding, ding, ding.
Still not gambling. Next. You'll never guess who I bumped into, though, the other day.
Oh.
William Hill.
Oh, right.
What were the odds of that happening? Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding, blooming ding. Ding.
I am Sean Connery. I want a massage.
Also, I seen a bloke the other day who was talking to his mate, and he said, "I want one of them. Like golden retriever dogs." He says you need to be careful with them because I've seen a lot of them, and it must turn the owners blind.
I'm going for it. He's popped her out. Here he is. He ain't seen me yet. Go on, Dad. Oh, he's done him.
Wonderful.
What's the only known mammal with a penis in the middle of its back?
I don't know.
Police horse. Ding, ding, ding.
What? Oh, I suppose, yeah. That is actually quite... That's a thinker, that one.
Yeah,
that is definitely a thinker.
It's a stinker.
So, you say that you haven't been gambling, but like, what have you been doing with the money which you would have spent on gambling? Have you got some sort of complex?
Food.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lots of takeaway. Went mad this weekend. Really not feeling healthy at the moment.
So, are you thinking of like getting back into gambling so you can make money so you can spend on takeaways? Are you because I know that you were talking about this last night.
Yeah. No. The sort of the ever increasing numbness that I had for betting was just leading me down the wrong path.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm happy without it. It's not something I think about until I see someone who I know is going to be betting. Say Matt Brogdon. Well, he's banned, I think, at the moment. I don't really think about it.
Fair enough. I'm happy to hear that. How's your smoking going?
Well, as you know, if you follow the Deep Chats Instagram, not good.
Not very well.
Not very well, no.
But what's the reason for that? Is it your vape? Is that annoying you?
No,
is it...
Well, I tried to start back on that, and then in the 2 times I took it out with me, it leaked in my pocket entirely both. It ruined a pair of jeans and some shorts. So I'm just sick of it. If I want to stop smoking, I need to act like a man and just stop and not try and rely
Sexist.
on... Well, do you know what I mean? I'm acting
Why don't you act like a woman?
No,
Chris?
not like
Why
a
don't you
woman.
act like... No, mate. No, because actually, because this isn't the first sexist comment you've made this show.
Oh,
and you know what? I'm going to
shut up.
stamp it out from the get-go, because it's not funny, Chris. It's not funny.
Yeah, but do you see
Stop
how,
being such a sexist.
do you see how, because you're shining a light on that, it's the exact reversal. You're the one
I
who's
don't
made
think so,
it.
mate. I don't think so.
Listen, will you stop shouting and calm down, please? It's only 2:15. We've
I
got
think
45
you're
minutes
getting annoyed
left
because
of
you're
the
being
show.
outed
I'm not
as
being
a
outed.
sexist.
I won't be. Let's move on to the next thing.
Speechless.
I'm still smoking, all right?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And the
Crack
vape is giving you too much hassle.
Yeah, it makes me sexist. It gives me sexist thoughts.
Deep Chat's Internet Club. What's your recommendation?
Unedited footage of a bear, the Adult Swim. I don't
Yeah.
go into it without any prior knowledge. Just watch it. It'll-
Just watch it.
Yeah,
It's
just
good.
watch it.
It's good. I know. I suppose you've got to give a little bit of context to it. I think that does add to the.
So, Adult Swim in America, they are like a late night network that host a lot of comedy shows. Robot Chicken used to host Tim and Eric, all that sort
Rick
of
and Morty?
stuff. Rick and Morty. And then every now and then they'll, without notifying anyone or scheduling it, they will just place a sort of a 10-minute horror film in the schedule at like 2:30 in the morning, just to screw with everyone who's come in a bit drunk or a bit stoned or whatever. And they set it up like it's an advert, and then it just tails off, and it's very dark, gritty little 10-minute
It's
drama.
very trippy.
Yeah.
That's the word.
Horrifying.
It's just weird. But yeah, give it a watch. Just,
Unedited footage of a bear.
yes, search that on YouTube.
And we watched The Day Today yesterday as well, which is all on YouTube.
We absolutely rinsed that, and
Yeah.
it was amazing.
Yeah,
so
so
good.
good.
I hadn't really seen it before. I've seen clips of it on Twitter, etc., but I haven't had time to actually watch full episodes, and it's even better.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
The beginnings of Partridge as well, and yeah.
Oh, Shock Radio have just retweeted us.
Oh, well, that's good, isn't it?
Get
It's
in.
only 17 minutes into the show. Yeah, cheers.
Round of applause for Shock Radio.
Chris, how would you like to murder someone?
With
in
a
what way?
big axe in the face.
Okay.
Ah, bang.
Bang. Well, I would like to kill my mate James if I were going to kill anyone. And I wouldn't do it with something sharp, but I would do it with something blunt. James Blunt.
James Blunt is rhyming slang for what I think you are.
Fucking high, and I don't think that
Balls. We said an F word before two.
Oh!
And I don't know if you picked up on that. If you were
If you were offended by that, then we deeply apologise.
yeah, and you need to get over yourself.
Exactly.
But it was James Blunt. I'm guaranteed that 98% of people that are listening, with all three of them, will have just tuned out as soon as that song started. They wouldn't have even heard it.
What?
Which is why we shouldn't be bringing attention to it now.
What, are you saying that they wouldn't have liked the song James Blunt?
Who does
sorry, the song.
who does like this song?
I do.
Oh, well, that's fair enough. Yeah, that's probably just me being small-minded
It's a-
about awful music.
It's a throwback.
yeah.
And you know what? I think it's a song that's really empowering for women. And I think that you saying that it's...
Oh, get a grip!
You saying that you don't like it does show some of your colours, Chris. But we are
gosh.
Deep Chats. The time is 21 minutes past 1.
Oh, look how smug you look and smarmy. Oh, God, I want to...
You want to what?
I want to smash all that toxic masculinity out here with a
My
brick.
toxic masculinity.
Yeah.
Take a look in the mirror, Chris.
Look, I've not brought anything up to do
Strike
with
3, I
sexism
think.
once. You keep bringing it up. You clearly want to poke the beehive. You sexist little hive poker.
This show is going to be a minefield for you, Chris.
For men only.
Okay,
I'm
so
joking.
the clocks have gone forward, and we've lost an hour of sleep, but we've gained an hour of daylight.
We've gamed. We've
Gained.
gamed an hour. Sorry.
Oh, so now you're taking the mickey out of people that have speech impediments.
Yeah.
Real classy, Chris.
Yeah.
Real classy.
I have a problem with people who can't reach peppermints.
Okay, so we've gained an hour of daylight, and because of this, I'm picturing warm summer days in pubs, playing footy with pals out in the park, and simply watching the sunset with people I hold dearest. Beautiful, right? But what is beauty? I'm trying to be sincere, Chris.
It just sounds so scripted. Do that question again.
Okay.
Oh, last bit.
And simply watching the sunset with the people I hold dearest. Beautiful, right?
A little rhetorical in that.
But what is beauty? Chris, what is beauty to you, mate?
You're writing.
Oh, that's
Cheers.
sweet.
Beauty is the little things in life, the details that make you sort of forget about everything else, and just they have your entire attention, and they make you beautiful things. Don't necessarily make you happy. Things that you can. You know what I mean?
I
Like
think
a very beautiful
they don't
piece
have
of
to.
music
They can just like give you pause for thought. I think beautiful things just make you stop and you just go, wow.
Analyze.
And it's not even. Sometimes it doesn't have to make you happy. It just makes you sort of realise.
Yeah.
And sometimes that can be a slightly scary thought.
Yeah. Something it's something that makes you appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate. Yeah, definitely. It's not as strong as happiness sometimes that you get from beautiful
because
things.
a very beautiful piece of music can make you very sad.
Exactly.
Or make you very sort of reminiscent.
I couldn't have put it better. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Or a bit of awesome songs kind of like empower women.
Yeah.
And empower everybody, actually.
Yeah, sexist.
Okay. So that's beauty to us. I think that's pretty well nailed down. Do you think that beauty is in the eye of the beholder?
No and yes.
Okay.
Personally, I think that obviously beauty is a very subjective thing. Everyone has different definitions of beauty, but there will be universal things that people will think
everybody
beautiful.
finds beautiful.
Architecture, engineering, maybe like like we were saying, like a brand new phone straight out of the box. It's not got a fingerprint on the screen and it's just shiny, and you've still got you peel the protective case off it. That's a beautiful moment.
It is a beautiful moment.
That's universally beautiful. But when it comes to people being beautiful, or songs being beautiful, or food being beautiful, it's subjective.
Food being beautiful, that's interesting.
Yeah.
So do you think is there, I'm just trying to think, is there any foods which pretty much everybody likes? Do you think there's someone out there, there's probably someone out there that doesn't like chocolate, but they're in this severe minority.
Yeah.
It's probably one of the only minorities you can really go in for.
What about just
and rightfully so.
An ice cold glass of water?
You don't like chocolate?
Yeah.
An ice, cold, no, people don't like water. I know a lot of people that say they don't like water, and it infuriates me. It's like, it makes up 80% of your body.
Yeah. Well.
Come on.
I don't know. I really don't know what to say to that.
I feel passionately about water as well.
Yeah.
Water is this. You know what? I've got a jug of it.
I'm
right next
sick
to me.
of water. I downloaded an app to remind me when to drink water, and it just turned into a virus on my phone. I was getting a pop-up every 20 minutes trying to sell me something saying you need a glass of water. Also, buy this handbag. Also, here's a 3 terabyte hard drive. Here's some Viagra.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, don't blame that on water. Blame that on
my soft penis.
Yeah,
is there a more beautiful sight on this earth? I riddle you that than a nice flaccid
dongy wong. Right.
Okay, we'll rewind that last phrase.
Waka waka waka.
Dongy wong.
Dongy wong.
Is this a Derby thing, or did you just have a stroke?
I think I just.
And would you like a stroke of my dongy wong?
It just came out. I was like, oh, think of something funny, and then.
Yeah, well, it didn't happen really, did it?
No, it really didn't. Right, let's get back onto the topic at hand. So you can't say that beauty is always relative.
No.
Some things just are beautiful. Like I sort of mentioned, a sunset, I think everybody finds that beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't think you can't.
Yeah.
Some things are just beautiful. Right, so what I've done is I've gone on the internet and I've found 8 things that women find attractive about men scientifically, and then 8 things that men find attractive about women scientifically. I'm using quotation marks. I think it's pretty scientific, but it's not definite. So I'm gonna whip these up. Have you got any sort of front runners that you think that sort of men find attractive in women scientifically?
A personality.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm just saying that's going to be the one that men always say. If they've quizzed men, they're all going to say, oh, it's all about personality.
I think they've done other sort of quizzes. Right. What do women find attractive about men?
Well, this is gold, mate.
Sorry,
I'm so
mate.
glad you got this prepared.
Yeah, it's all right. I've got it. Okay. So the first thing that women find attractive about men is
Whatever you just said, ping pong or whatever you said.
ding dong. No, it doesn't actually say the size of the penis. Ding wong. What
was
did I
that?
say? You know what? The web page isn't loading.
Oh, God.
Which is annoying. But let me see if I can remember what they said. I think they said like athletic build.
Yeah.
Which is again quite an obvious one, isn't it?
So we're already out of the running.
Exactly.
Nice.
Scientifically as well, we are scientifically out of the running. What else we got? Okay, it's not loading.
Is there anywhere on there that says slightly overweight, smells like barbecue sauce and roll-ups?
Yeah, it's at the bottom actually.
Get
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's actually quite lucky for you.
Up the lads.
Oh, here we go. Oh, so this is things that men find attractive about women.
Okay.
Sorry, we were talking about what women find attractive about men.
All right.
It's the hips.
The hips.
So it says here, biology is often to blame for why we do many things we do. And now it's gone down. Oh my!
Right,
So
come
hips.
on.
Apparently, hips is one.
Can we, while we get that loaded, can we play palette or no palette?
Yeah, do your one.
Right.
Okay.
Hit my music. Ladies and gentlemen, live from the Chrysler Silverdome, it's time for Boots Palette or No Boots Palette with your host, it's me, Clinton Baxby. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Boots Palette or No Palette. My name is Clinton Baxby, and joined in the studio today playing Boots Palette or No Palette all the way over from Derby, England, it's Benedict Moore.
Can I just say it's an absolute pleasure to be on the show. I'm such a long-time fan of this show, and I'm really happy to be taking part.
What's your favorite series, kid? That's great, and we go on to the first round of questioning.
Okay.
The rules, I'm sure you're aware, but I'll remind you for the folks at home. In 2018, Boots the Chemists were enroiled in a controversy over the naming of some makeup palettes. I'm going to give you 10 names. You need to tell me Boots palette or no Boots palette.
Okay. I've understood. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Benedict, are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm ready. Okay.
And your first question.
Oh.
Excuse me while we fire our sound guy. And your first question. Did the Boots palette include the color MILF? Is that palette or no palette?
I think I'm gonna say palette.
That's palette. Your second eyeshadow palette name. Dealer. Dealer.
Dealer. Is it like a
Palette
drug dealer?
or no palette?
I want to say no palette.
It's palette.
Wow.
I am Sean Connery. I want a massage.
So far, you're 1 for 2.
Okay.
And your third palette name. Slag. Palette or no palette?
I think that's got to be no palette. No palette.
That's no palette. That's
Yes,
correct.
get in.
Benedict Moore, you're 2 for 3.
How many do I need to get?
That hasn't been decided.
Okay.
Your fourth, palette or no palette? Vape. Palette or no palette? Vape.
I'm gonna say no palette.
That's palette.
Oh.
I am Sean Connery. I want a massage.
Benedict, you're 2 for 4 with 4 remaining. Your fifth, palette name. Oral. Is that palette or is it no palette?
Why would you name a palette or no?
Why
I think
would you name one vape?
Sorry, who was that?
That's the crowd. Shut your mouth. I'm in charge.
I'm gonna say no palette.
That's no palette.
Yes. Get
You're
in.
3 for 5 with 3 remain. And your sixth,
Okay.
sexy time. Is that palette or no palette? Sexy time.
I'm gonna say palette.
That's no palette.
I am Sean Connery. I want a massage.
He's 3 for 6 with 2 remaining. He needs these last 2 to enter the regional grand final with a chance to win £250,000 and a brand new Lexus. Your 7th palette name.
Okay.
It's foreplay. Foreplay.
Foreplay. Okay. Foreplay. I think it's palette.
It is palette.
Yes. Come on.
And you are 4 for 7. You need this to progress to the regional grand finals for the chance to win £250,000 and a brand new Lexus.
Oh, I really need that Lexus.
Your final palette name is blackmail. Is that palette or no palette? Blackmail. Not 2 separate words to describe a human being, but the act of extorting someone. Blackmail.
So it's not a person that's black.
It's not a black male. Blackmail.
Wait. So what is it?
As
Is it
in the process of extorting someone if you
Okay.
have certain evidence against them.
So it's not a male that
It's not blackmail for the last goddamn time. We will have you removed from the studios with force.
I'm gonna go palette. Oh.
It's palette, you are, ladies and gentlemen. With 5 of 8. Thank you for playing Palette or No Palette. My name has been Clinton Baxby. It's the Palette or No Palette. It's the Palette or No Palette.
Is it a palette?
No.
Is it not
No.
a palette?
No.
We don't know.
No.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, there's a feature that we're never doing again.
I think that bailed me out, to be fair, Chris. I think that's got legs. We'll see what the listeners think. Get in touch on the Instagram, Deep Chats Radio, or on the Twitter, Deep Chats 1.
Yes. Confucius once said, everything has beauty, but not everyone sees it. Do you agree with that quote?
I think that's absolutely on the nose, mate.
It's beautiful, isn't
I
it?
think there is beauty everywhere. You've just got to try and convince yourself to see it a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that's really quite spot on.
But what about when you've got hemorrhoids?
I mean, it'd be more difficult to see the beauty in the world, but it's definitely possible.
But would a hemorrhoid have inherent beauty? If everything has beauty? Yeah, up yours, Confucius. You've been rumbled. 2019, we're taking...
You've taken what?
I'm taking quotes into 2019, kicking and screaming. I'm taking philosophers by the scruff of the neck, and I'm hanging them out to dry, live on Deep Chats.
You know what I'm trying to
Mother...
kick...
Anyway.
You know what I'm trying to kick out of 2019? Sexism. The next piece of music needs no poor segue. Instead, it requires you, the listener, to sit back and reflect on the beauty in the world and the beautiful things you have in your life. Here you go. I promise never to be that sincere and cheesy again. Yeah, it is the intro music, but
Chance.
for the purpose of this, just sit back and reflect.
So the powers dictate our lives.
Okay, can they listen to the piece of music or not? Are you just
Who
gonna?
we grow up with?
Are we just gonna recreate the intro?
Who we're friends with?
Okay. All right.
What radio shows we listen to?
Enjoy. You are listening to Deep Chats. The time is 20 to 2, and you're here with me, Benedict Moore, and Christopher Pollard. Now, on today's show, we're talking all about beauty, and that song was just some time for you at home to reflect on the things that are beautiful in your life and the people that you hold dearest.
Oh, get a grip, you wet wipe.
I don't know, that's quite nice, isn't it? I feel like we are actually deep. No?
Playing classical music doesn't mean deep when we've just played a game of eye, palette, shadow, or whatever that was. That mess.
Well, that's
all they've been reflecting on in that 5 minutes.
It's how bad that was.
Poor
Yeah.
that segment was.
Well, it's about to get worse. I have found the 8 things that men find attractive.
Oh, joy of
in women.
joys.
So there's hips, that sort of ratio, that sort of nips, hips, and all the tips.
Wrists.
Wrists, no.
Fists.
Not wrists or fists.
Cysts.
No, funnily enough, they don't. Men don't find cysts attractive. They said
I find your cyst attractive.
that's not. That's it.
Oh, sorry, cyst. Oh, right.
Yeah, that's also a little bit sexist. Right, so that's not. I'm offended.
Oh,
Okay.
God, thank God.
It's all about symmetry. It says. So a more symmetrical face means that you are more scientifically beautiful.
But what if the side that's reflected is grotesque?
Oh, very true. I don't know. I haven't. Maybe we should pose that to the scientists. But it's supposed to infer health and a healthy sort of body if you are symmetrical. Do you think you have a symmetrical face, Chris?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah?
I've got a couple of moles on one side of the face that's not the same on the other side.
I think you do, mate. I really think you do.
Symmetrical face.
Yeah.
Cheers. If it's a sign of health, then I clearly haven't because I'm not in the best of health at
Well,
the
it's a
moment.
sign of health, but it doesn't always
How is
indicate
it
how
a sign
healthy you
of
are.
health?
Well, no, this is what I mean. I don't think it is, but our brains think it is.
Right.
Which is interesting.
Okay.
Let your hair down is number 3. So apparently men prefer women with longer hair.
In what region?
In the head region.
See, yeah. Well, I don't know. Because...
Yeah, I don't know. I quite like short hair
yeah.
on a girl.
Yeah.
No?
I know. I do know what you mean.
Yeah.
Hair would not be a deal breaker for me at all.
No, not at all. But that's science, baby.
Science.
Throw some red lipstick on is number 4. So apparently red lipstick is attractive to guys. Women have long painted their lips red or added blush to their cheeks to make themselves more appealing to men. But it wasn't until 2008 that we started to see some published research on the effects of wearing red on human attraction. Oh, interesting. So yeah, what's your take on that?
I just think that this segment you've brought is a little sexist.
These aren't my words, mate. These are the words of Healthy Way.
These are the words of nutsmagazine.com.
Yeah.
No, I don't know about red lipstick.
Yeah?
Yeah, I guess so. But what, every day? Walking around with bright red lips?
Yeah, it seems a bit much, doesn't it?
I think beauty is a lot more natural than what colour you have your lips.
Very true. Bright and healthy eyes is one, and the way you smell is one as well.
Yeah, smell would probably be a big one.
Yeah?
But sense of humour, what about things like that?
Yeah, it doesn't have it on there. Maybe because it's difficult to measure. But they've also got, at number 7, they've got those luscious lips. So
Which
apparently,
ones?
if you have quite plump lips,
Plump lips are a bonus for me.
that's attractive. And weirdly enough, the sound of your voice
Oh, really?
in women, which I thought would be more
Well, the sound of
for
your
women
own
to men.
voice.
No. So like a woman's voice that
Right.
sounds attractive. Anyway, we need to crack on because it's quarter to, mate.
Yeah, that was a blinder.
So
that.
having that was a little bit interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, no, yeah, but I don't agree with it.
Yeah, I don't completely agree with it either. But I think generally, I think it's quite right.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really noticed symmetry in faces before. I do find that concept quite strange.
But apparently, faces that aren't symmetrical can be more endearing. They can be more trustworthy.
Unless they've got one eye.
Yeah, well, each to their
In
own.
which case, don't trust them. They're a pirate.
So
They're a pirate in normal person clothes.
So based on what you've just heard, do you think there is such a thing as beauty within people, like attractiveness?
Yeah, but it's different for everyone.
Yeah?
There is beauty in people, but a lot of people will have very similar views of beauty, but it doesn't mean everyone's view of beauty is the same.
Okay, interesting. So do you think that there are some people out there that are beautiful, like models and such, but they say they're not beautiful to be modest and therefore making themselves even more attractive? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think there are people that... Because there are people that we hold up in society that are just very beautiful to a lot of people, and to say, "Oh, I'm not beautiful," is that wrong?
But it works on a lower level. Like, it doesn't have to be celebrities. You see people on Instagram who may only have 300 followers or something like that, but they'll be posting very revealing photos of themselves, but saying, "Look how fat I am," when they're not at all. They're just fishing for the attention. You know what I mean? And it links into the whole people putting photos of themselves on social media all the time. I just can't. I don't get it in my head why people do.
Well,
that.
is that vanity or is that body positivity in your opinion?
There's a line, and you can't say for all of them it's a concrete one or the other. But a lot of it is vanity in the guise of body positivity. There is a lot of body positivity stuff out there.
Yeah.
But I think it takes a little digging into the person's psyche as to whether it's going to be one or the other.
You've got to judge it on a case-by-case basis. But I think in the end, it is relative. You know, I have things which I might not find attractive about myself, and I have a right to tell people, but yeah I do get your points.
But if you were stood there on Instagram with like almost got your knob out
Yeah.
sort of pose.
Uh-huh.
I just don't understand. I don't understand it at all.
Yeah.
But another thing is, Snapchat filters and Instagram filters. I feel so sad when I see somebody who every photo they upload has a certain filter on it because they would rather conceal a part of their face that they don't like with a literal image of a dog's nose or a dog ears or whatever, or they've got to have this filter in order for them to feel like they're presentable to their social circle.
It's sad, isn't it, really?
And it is sad, yeah.
It is sad that people can't really just be themselves and be sort of happy in
People can't just get on with their lives without shoving everything in everyone's face.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time, Chris? It's a segue. I don't actually want to ask you any sort of question.
Not doing this shower of shit.
We will be back very shortly, and we will be doing 6 minutes in Sven.
5 minutes in Sven.
Yeah, sorry, 5 minutes. There's no in the whale. Sorry, I've had to cut that song off short, but that was No in the Whale in 5 years' time. Not the greatest segue, was it, Chris?
No, not the greatest song either, to be honest with you.
Thank you. Well, now it's time for 6 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Jesus.
Sven Goran Eriksson. He's a lovely geezer, but don't forget that he's from Sweden. This is where me and Chris give short, reductive answers to profound and meaningful questions that definitely need more than 5 minutes.
5. I've got 6 questions.
So have I. We're just going to have to blast through it.
Who's going to go first?
Here are the rules. 6 questions each. I give this sound effect when we are moving on to the next question. And I will give this sound effect when we give a particularly bad answer that needs saving.
I am Sean Connery. I want a massage.
6 minutes on the clock, please, Chris.
5
5 minutes.
minutes. Oh my God.
And away we go. Chris, I'll go first. All right. What would you rate me, beauty-wise, out of 10?
This is uncanny to one of my questions.
Is it? Okay,
yeah.
go on.
I'd give you a 6.5.
6.5? Really?
Yeah, I don't want to be getting your ego boosted. Do you know what I mean? Let's just calm down and all remain in our seats here for a moment.
No, I think that's pretty accurate.
Yeah, I think any more would be coming across as, oh, I quite fancy you.
Well, you do fancy me.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
If you could quit university to become a model, would you rather advertise for A, Little Dickies condoms for underprivileged men?
Underprivileged, what's that mean?
Little Dickies condoms for
Okay.
underprivileged men. B, uber absorbent male sanitary towels.
Okay.
Or C, the Tommy Robinson brand 2-in-1 black face paint and book burning kit.
I'll go for the second one.
Uber absorbent male sanitary towels. Yes, anal leakage.
Okay, nice. Chris, how beautiful do you consider yourself? Out of 10.
What did I give you? 6.5?
Yeah.
7.
7.
7.
So you think you're better looking than me?
I just think I'm more beautiful.
I'd agree, mate. Oh, subjective.
I am Sean Connery. I want a massage.
Well, this is uncanny because this is my second question.
Okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you place yourself and why? Genuinely.
Out of 10. I think I'd give myself like a 6.5. Genuinely, I think that's quite accurate.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Okay, right. Firing through
There it is. Yeah. How much time do we have left?
3 minutes, 12 seconds.
Okay. What is your best? Oh, sorry. What is your best feature?
My best feature?
Yeah. In your opinion?
Sense of humour.
Really?
Just silliness.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to be a bit daft in public. And that's helped me out a lot in life.
What about attraction-wise? What about physical feature-wise? What's your best feature? That's what I meant.
I'm quite tall. That helps. 6'1".
God, this is.
I know. I don't like talking about myself.
This is horrible.
Complete the following question. Beauty is a feeling that. Hang about. Beauty is a feeling that you get. Can you stop interrupting? Beauty is a feeling that. Oh my God! Go on. A beauty is a feeling that you get when you. Beauty
is a feeling that you get when you see things that are that make you stop and think about your life and things that sort of give you an inner feeling of niceness.
I think Sean Connery, that one.
Yeah, Sean Connery. That one.
I am Sean
We don't have much time.
Connery.
How much time have we got on the clock?
1 minute 50. Come on.
Okay. What's your worst feature? And physically.
Physically.
Yeah.
I've got a really pot belly at the minute. I hate it.
Oh, mate, that was really deep. I thought you were going to give a funny answer.
No, mate, I'm getting a right belly on me, and it's doing my head in, and I've got breasts.
I am Sean Connery. I want a massage.
Who is your biggest childhood crush, and at what age?
What, in terms of celebrity?
Anything.
Biggest childhood crush, celebrity-wise. Oh, God, I don't know. I liked Jennifer Lopez back in the day.
Did you?
Yeah, I think I did. It was, you know, when you go on the like the music channel and it's just everywhere. It's just absolute filth. But yeah, I'd say her. So shout out.
Yeah. 1 minute 10.
What do you wish you could change about your appearance? Something you wish you could change.
I wish I could grow this bit underneath my nose and my moustache.
Great
Because it just grows out. It grows
Yeah.
out at the sides, but not in the middle.
Not in the middle.
So I was just like a Frenchman.
Yeah, you look a
That's
bit
quite
too
xenophobic.
I am Sean Connery. I want a massage.
Quickly, right, 45 seconds. What do you prefer, sexy or beautiful, and why?
Oh, that's really similar to my end question. Sexy or beautiful? Beautiful.
Yeah.
Sexy has its place, but beautiful, you know, is all-encompassing.
Okay, right, 35 seconds.
Okay, you've got ages. Let's just chill out.
I've got one more question.
What? Oh, okay. What do you think the difference is between hotness and beauty? Very similar to what you just said.
Hotness is something that brings, I think, a feeling of sexual. Puts a bit of pepper in your pouch. You know what I mean? It arouses you. Whereas
Lovely.
beautiful, yeah, I mean, that can be anything that you truly love. 10 seconds. What is something beautiful that you take for granted?
People.
People.
And
Any in particular?
you.
And that's
Yeah,
that is
all right,
exactly
that's
5
it.
minutes.
Nice. Woo.
That answer was your saving grace.
That was 6 minutes in.
5 minutes!
5 minutes.
For the last time, Ben, it's 5 minutes. It's Sven Goran Eriksson. If it
Okay.
was 6 minutes,
All right,
we'd still
okay.
be doing it for
Chris,
another minute.
Chris, we have to wrap up.
Mug.
Oh,
I
it's
swear
all
to
gone-
God, I'm not coming back next
It's
week.
all gone down the
Sort
pan.
your head out.
Right, okay, we've got 2 minutes left. Now, I've just got to... Oh, okay, right.
I'm unplugging everything.
Before we end, Chris, how have Leeds been keeping up?
Second in the league!
Yeah, I was never really good at football back in the Sunday
Or
League days.
segues.
But there was a guy who was pretty bad. His name was Lewis, and he wasn't very foot strong, but he was quite Armstrong. Here's Lewis Armstrong. Have a wonderful week.
I hope you get run over.
Okay, not that was to me, not the listeners, but enjoy.
No, the listeners. I hope you all get run over.
Enjoy.
Bye.